Just a quick one I thought I'd show. Was going over the GS there, and lighting. That lighting's going to change soon, so we'll see what that looks like. I was going over the GS and I noticed something that looked a bit not very nice. So I was going to change. I'm going to show you a quick tip. So I had a few parts off the old GSA. Got a screen there, some bungs to fill the holes, little crud plate thing, some frame guards, cylinder guards, radiator things, covers and hand guards. Obviously on this GS we've already got some hand guards, we've already got the frame guards. We don't have cylinder covers, but we have top and bottom crash bars. We've already got a smoke screen, so the GSA one actually fits, and it will just make it slightly bigger, so we might keep that one. But yeah, we're gonna go and turn this light off because it's annoying. There we go, that's better. And I'm going to show you something on this. So if you can see, yeah, you can see there. This is like a grey, dull old plastic now, so it should be black like that. I was going to change them, 1 second. I was going to put the GSA one on. For one, it says 1250 or 1250 GS Adventure, but obviously I was going to swap it to the Touratech badge there. So I was going to put that on because that's the opposite side, just so we can get a true representation of the difference there. So yeah, distinct difference. Yeah, I was going to put that on, which looks better, but the fitting on this, because it's more premium brand Touratech, there's a better fitting on that, so that kind of like curves around the frame better there, and there meets it. And obviously we don't really want silt and crap going down there, because then it will just rub against the frame and it makes it 10 times worse than trying to protect the frame when you get stuff behind it and it rubs against it. So pretty much once you put them on, they stay on forever. But yeah, I was going to put that on, and then this, see a little, it's not the best design, and this is, it bends, but it's going to be a different type of plastic, because they were, I don't know, 8 quid, 10, 12 quid for a set, whereas they're probably 50. I mean, you're paying for the brand, but the name, which doesn't really mean anything, the materials are much of the same, but there is a quality difference sometimes. So I'm just going to take this one off. Little pliers. So we just need little snips even. Just need cable ties. So this is what I'm on about. When we take this off, get that off there, and you'll see the frame so it's just dust, but there are marks such as that that'll leave there and there. I mean, I'm not precious about this, but they will be etched into the frame now. Same there, where it's rubbed into the paint. So the primary purpose of it to protect the frame, ironically it damages it. Trick. So there's the original, there's one you would put on brand new, and we're going to make this black. Obviously I have to take this metal plate off, because behind it there's a little rubber bung that expands with inside that to pin it in place, and we don't want to melt the rubber. So here we go. Heat gun. And watch this now. Little trick for the likes of Andy Wilmot. So it's getting hot and you'll see it. So you should be able to see that in real time. Changing. It's going to smell. But you can see that already, can't you? Yeah. There you work your way around. And I guess you're burning off. Or you're changing the molecular structure of it and burning off some of the chemicals. Don't do it too much that it melts. You should straighten it out. Yeah, that's how you do it. I'm sure this is what you do at football stadiums though, with a little blowtorch to make all the seats look new again. So I have to let that cool down. It's hot. Let's see. So yeah. Let's see compared to the new one. Could probably heat that more. Don't look too bad, does it? A lot better than it did. There's where I scratched it. Oh, I should have been more patient. Trying to get it off. I'll get it out with a little rub while it's warm. Yeah. There you go. While it's all warm, just mould it in. So yeah, that looks a lot nicer, doesn't it? So there you go, Andy Wilmot and other people that don't know that trick, to spruce it up instead of the old silicone spray trick when you try and sell a bike and make it look shiny. Chemical molecular changes, science lesson, and make it look new, back to black, as they say. That used to spray on your cars, called back to black. Yeah. Little trick for you. So heat gun and some cable ties to put it back on afterwards. So yeah, thumbs up.